Sitting around the ballroom, they're talking about tomorrow when they're taking Johnny away. Said he wasn't no good, never done the things that he should. That's all the judge had to say. He went in the army when he was 18. Crazy young Irish and mean. Took a kid who was half gone all the way to be wrong with bloodlust and them 16s. His father, he thanks us for coming. Bartender whispers something.
All right, we are back. What's up, boys?
How's it going?
Brendan
Good.
Fitzy,
Sean O'Brien.
Sean O'Brien.
Yes. We had a lot of quality time from Thursday till now.
I feel like I know a lot about all of yous.
Yeah. So Thursday night, we did a little Zoom with the Patreon.
Yeah.
Which was awesome. It was a great time.
We found out people are handsome.
Yeah. Yeah. Present company excluded. Yeah, we did. We did. We'll get into that. And then Friday night, me and Mags went to the IA. Sean was there. And it was trivia night. Fucking loved it. How many times did I tell you?
It was, I'm not even kidding. Like, and I know you guys are listening, going to think I'm exaggerating. Brendan was in my ear, inches away from my earlobe. And he just kept going, this is the best fucking night of my life.
It was
and it was
fucking
just
awesome.
a regular trivia night.
Yeah, it's like it fits all the fucking criteria for an old man good night. It's like I could wear
Listen,
sweatpants and a sweatshirt.
I was so happy for you.
Yeah, I had a blast. I had a blast. Saw Keith, saw the boys. You know what I mean? We had an awesome time. Sean was there. Sean B in the house,
And we won, by the way.
and we won trivia. Our
Yeah.
team won. Yeah, that girl. It's Katie, right?
Katy Perry, yep.
Katy Perry.
The Katy Perry?
No, this is Malden Katy Perry.
Katy Perry put this team on her back.
Yeah.
this
She-
girl knows her shit.
Put it this way. Second round, Brendan wasn't there yet. So the guy literally didn't give a shit like how many people you had on the team. He just wanted you to pay for the trivia. So he was like, you can have 20 people on or whatever. So I was like, all right, well, when Brendan gets here with Maggie, I was like, let's hope the music's a little bit later. Sure as shit, round 2, music. I didn't answer one question. Katie just put it on her back and she went
Yeah.
to town. I think she was like 9 for 10.
Yep.
Like,
I mean, Katy Perry knows music.
yeah,
yeah,
it's a good point.
That tracks, right? That tracks. And then Saturday, I had a fucking party for the neighborhood in here. Gong show, obviously. Woke up in the morning and we all went to Common Craft to get beefs,
Yep.
which were fantastic. Maddie
Awesome.
Marquis, who started Jamie's back in the saddle, had a special day of beefs. Went to
So
that. And then I came home, and then I went out again with Danny and Sean, and
Yeah.
me and Sean went to the Border Cafe like a couple fucking gentlemen, and had some.
I had a water.
You know, water. We had some chips though.
Yeah.
And then we went over and saw Danny, Sean, and Will Noonan was there.
Well,
It
no,
was the
yeah.
first time I got to meet him. A huge fan of his podcast and everything, so it was cool to meet him. We know some people in common. We had a good time. He was great. You guys were awesome. It was great. It was a great night.
Good
Yeah,
time.
I'm sorry I missed it.
Don't be sorry.
Don't be sorry because you were not as hungover as I was today, and for that you probably felt a lot better. You a little hungover?
Oh, yeah. I still watched football and drank all day.
There you go. Well, that's a positive. All right, so
You drinking right now?
no, I'm on fucking.
no
I'm
hair
on
on the dog?
hydration right now. I'm on hydration right now. Matt, he was like, "You can have a couple drinks, but you just can't drink every day of the weekend all day."
like-
and I'm like,
False.
I know, but sometimes I do.
The
Do you know what I
beginning
mean?
of this podcast, like this episode, would be a perfect time for like Liquid IV or like Waterboy to be like, this is what we want to do for our sponsorship.
One of my sisters, my sister Emily, one of her friends owns a spa over in Reading, and they do a fucking hangover bag for like $150.
I told you about that. The place in
I
Denver.
know, but like I think I want to do that sometime.
I know a guy that does it often.
What's a hangover bag?
Like
It's
it's,
an
like
IV.
an IV, and you go there, and it's like filled with vitamin B and fucking
It's a banana bag.
yeah.
$150 for
Yeah.
IV?
Wow, I mean,
Little steep.
It's kind of fucking crazy.
some hangovers
Yeah.
are worth it. Today I would have taken that bag. I would have paid $3.
I'll never pay $150 for liquid ever.
There was
You're young still.
yeah. You'll do some crazy shit in 10 years.
Yeah,
Like spend $150 for an IV bag.
that's right. But it was it was it was a great weekend. A lot of fun, a lot of laughs. And yeah, we're here to tell the fucking tale. And today's a big subject.
Yeah, dude.
People are
Huge.
fired up about this.
Oh, yeah.
I've been getting I'm sure you guys have too. It's all over social media accounts and stuff. But I've been getting text messages left and right about like who my picks are.
Yeah.
It's like, buddy,
I'm not telling you.
you gotta listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've been also getting people saying, I got a top 5. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then like some of them, people are like giving me ideas.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Most of them are on my list.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I have a huge list.
So don't I. Yeah,
Fucking
we were just
huge.
talking about that. I was like, we're all gonna overlap.
I picked
Yeah.
out just 5.
I like
was
it.
tough, but I did it.
You should have backups because you know we're gonna take some of those.
I guarantee you don't.
I like it. I like it. I like
He
it.
t-
Alright,
he
that's-
told he told
that's-
us this
that's
last
straight.
night. He was
I-
like,
I gave my list to like my friends and people at work, and everybody hated it.
Really?
But yeah, There's one
you're-
person that was like, "That's a good
"You're
list."
strictly coming in here just for."
No,
the
this is
semantics.
my personal.
There's no way, dude.
Dude, let me tell you right now. Here's the other thing.
I
There was a
believe
point
it.
in Sean's stand-up last night where you weren't planning on doing stand-up last night.
No,
it just happened to be
and I
that they
was
were like, "Hey,
hammered.
can you do like?" Yeah,
I was
couldn't
not
tell.
planning
I
on
was
doing
hammered
it.
too, though.
The best part though is like when we were in the back, and he's like, "All right, I'm gonna give you guys 5 to 7 minutes apiece," and the guy walks away, and Sean looks at me, he goes, "I'm fucking wrecked,"
But
just
there was-
like that. And then like he gets on, then you'd never know it.
Yeah, I mean, you were great. And the hardest I laughed the entire night was like Sean's. I think your type of comedy is like it's like dry delivery, like some uncomfortable moments. But there was one point where you just didn't talk for like 20 seconds, but on purpose, and I just started dying laughing. 'Cause I'm like, this is so uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I
well,
love
because
it.
I looked at the black dude, and he was just like wheezing.
Yeah.
And like no one else really laughed at that like one joke. It wasn't a big laugh except for that guy. So I was like,
He was the
smiling.
Dude, the best line of the night. Me and Danny are outside talking to Will Noonan, and I go, "Dude, it's gonna be the coolest. Like when you're a white guy and a black guy laughs at your jokes, it's like the best." He goes, He goes,
One
one
ge-
black laugh is worth 3 white laughs."
One genuine black guy laugh is worth 3 regular white guy
It's
laughs.
true.
It was great.
It's so true.
It was a lot of fun. We had a blast. So real quick, January 19th. Speaking of
sir.
comedy,
Yep.
speaking of stand-up comedy, speaking of fucking cool shit to do in the worst month in the business.
Pulling the Cork presents.
Stand-up comedy. You like that delivery there? Yeah. So it's gonna be Sean O'Brien, Danny Gillis, Paul Gilligan, Dave Russo.
Yes.
Maybe potential chance of Jeff Cloud getting up and doing a tight 10.
Yep.
It's been talked about. All right.
Really?
Yes. Return to the ring after years on the sidelines. He texted me the other day. He was like, "Yeah, I don't know." He's like, I'm drunk right now. I can't answer this correctly."
Well, I asked him on the show, or maybe it was Patreon. I don't know, but I was like,
He
I was
was
like,
like,
you
I'll
got to
do-
tell. He's
he's
like,
like,
I
I'll
can
do
give you a
10.
fucking 20.
Yeah, he's like, "I got a tight 10, 20,
do
whatever
it.
you need."
I don't know him, but he should do it.
He
Oh,
is
he's
so
great.
Did you
fuck-
listen to that episode?
No,
With
Oh,
him?
you gotta go
I'm
back and
behind
listen
on
to
the
it.
episode.
It's
Yeah.
His
unbelievable.
episode was a riot.
Oh my God,
He's a fucking
I'm
riot.
excited.
We've
Yeah.
had so I'll tell you right now. We've been having some fucking heaters.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
We haven't missed lately.
We
Yeah.
did a quick draft. What was it? What was the draft for?
His it's for
The worst things about
Christmas frauds?
Christmas frauds.
Oh yeah, Christmas frauds. But it was only
His was like-
we only drafted
his was
three.
the polar
apiece.
plunge.
In his third one, he was like, "I don't have another one. I'm just gonna tell a joke."
So I was like, second one was getting raped by a priest.
Yeah.
So I mean, like,
That's a pretty big Christmas fraud.
when he goes, you know, you think you were just moving poinsettias, and next thing you know, you're getting butt fucked by a priest. And I had to turn butt fucked him way too long.
Yeah.
So January 19th, though,
I'm dying right now.
it's gonna be you turn off the.
No,
turn off
it's
that
all
heat.
right. I'm a little
It's gonna
guy.
be a
I'll
great
ready.
night. So it's
I'll be
$40.
calling in in a minute.
$40. I already bought 4. I gotta buy more tickets this week because I gotta get one from Mohan and some other people. We're all gonna be there.
Listen, quick little side note, because we had a little issues with the tickets and whatnot. If you can't get on the website because there was like a little glitch, just text me or reach out to me or Brendan or Fitzy.
Yeah.
There is a QR code that takes you to the right one, but if you type it in,
It doesn't-
It
yeah.
might. I can get you the new link. Is what I'm saying. So some people were asking like, can we buy a table up front? You can't. You have to buy individual tickets. I don't know why that is, but I'm not a fucking website guy. But what I do know is if you do want to have like 10 guys go or whatever, 10 girls, whatever you want to call yourselves, and there's 10 of you and you want to sit at the same table, let me know. I can reserve the table for you.
Yes.
And we just let Sean know because Sean's putting this whole not this Sean, installation situation, Sean.
Yep.
He's putting this whole thing together pretty much, and we're just helping him out the best way we can. If you support the show, you support the comedy, you want to laugh, and it's gonna be a great fucking time.
Yep.
Especially the two guys that you've heard Russo, but Gilligan is, I mean,
Unbelievable.
he's
I
Nolan
can't wait.
Ryan.
I can't wait. I'm psyched. Also, it's the month of Christmas. Okay, it's a great month. It's a great month to get your cornhole boards at Wicked Cornhole.
Oh.
WickedCornhole.com. 1875 Main Street rear, Tewksbury, right across from Treehouse. I told you this deal stands. You want to go get yourself a custom ordered set of boards. I'll go pick them up for you, and we'll have beers in the garage, and you can pick them up. How's that sound? Sounds great to me. They have the best boards. They use a specific type of wood. Fitzy, what do they use?
I think it's Baltic birch.
That's right. That's correct. Thank you. Ding,
Daily
ding, ding.
double,
We have a winner. Yes, Baltic
What
birch.
is Baltic birch?
What is Baltic birch for 400? Yeah, so go see them. They have awesome stuff. Like I said, they've had a little bit of a rough patch here, but what has not been rough is their continued effort in putting out the best cornhole boards in the area. So go get those. You can order them online if you're if you're in fucking Sheboygan. You know what I mean? Like we have a big Sheboygan crew. Go get yourself some fucking airline chili and have your boards. Is that where airline chili is?
Skyline Chili?
Skyline chili?
Cincinnati?
Whatever. Yeah.
Sheboygan.
Where the fuck is
Where's
Sheboygan?
Sheboygan? Yeah.
I don't know.
Wisconsin, I think.
Yeah, it's Wisconsin.
Skyline Chili is, that's Cincinnati.
I think that's where John Candy was from in
Planes, Trains,
Home Alone.
No, Home Alone.
Yeah, Sheboygan.
yeah. The
and-
The polka.
Polka, yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Polka
do the
thing
other
in
ones
Chicago.
later, Phil.
Maybe
But
it's in Illinois.
That's Abe Froman, dude.
Abe Froman's
That's the
sausage.
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 We're
King
fucking up
Chicago.
bad
Getting
right now.
all my fucking John Hughes movies mixed up.
LilyPeasChicken.com, the best chicken in the area. A lot of new chicken places coming in, by the way. Like Dave's Hot Chicken now. Tommy at Popeyes the other day. Listen, here's the thing, okay? You can go there and crack stick with a fucking couple hot tenders like a dickhead. Or you can go to a nice restaurant. You can have a craft cocktail. You can have the best beers on tap. You can go to Hub Hall and get that sandwich before you go to one of these dumb Celtics tournament games.
In season
that nobody
tournaments.
knows what
With
it
that
is.
dumb.
stupid floor.
Yeah. But go see them. They're the best, and we'll get to the other ones later in the show. So tonight is Sports Draft.
Sports
movie
movies.
draft.
Sports movie draft.
Yep.
Yeah. Number one, I'm taking basketball. I'm just kidding.
NBA.
So 5 movies, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Danny, I think you won the last draft.
I think someone told me I won back to back. I don't know how true it is, but it's
possible.
It could be.
I
Yeah.
definitely won I think I won last week.
Yeah,
Definitely think that makes sense.
Yeah, it was you
I
definitely
ate
were.
a whole custard pie to celebrate.
I still can't get over how you cut custard. How you cut pie is crazy.
I got to tell you something.
So
real quick.
listen, right?
Go ahead.
Knives get used.
Yeah.
People use knives. Peanut butter sandwiches, butter on toast. Fucking all those butter knives get used. You know what doesn't get used? The big spoons. No one touches them.
I know.
Kids eat cereal. What do they use?
Small spoon.
Little spoon.
Yeah.
I
So
use a
those-
little spoon still.
Yeah, me too. If I'm eating cereal, I'll use little spoon.
Yeah.
Now, actually, I don't because I'm conserving dishes.
I kind of want to get you
I'm
like
an adult.
I want to get you like a pie cutter. I don't even know anybody that's ever had one though.
We have one.
You don't even use it?
No. Yeah, if we have like a nice
Yeah,
apple
like,
pie
yeah,
or something.
Thanksgiving or
Yeah.
You
something
saw
like
that thing cut. That was a fucking
Dude,
market
was-
basket.
it
No,
was-
but what I'm saying, it was like in the fridge.
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
Jill,
yeah.
It just went
No.
snap, snap.
Oh, yeah.
and it
Fucking
fell
good guy,
apart.
trash people.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what that kind of pie was.
The other thing I wanted to make for our next T-shirts, I came up with this idea because we were talking about the, everybody getting raped by priests. Is a
Where's this
is a
t-shirt
no, this T-shirt's gonna be Father Gagan driving
You
his-
in front of a poinsettia bent over.
driving his Cadillac with Jeff Clow in the back as a little kid. It just says white privilege underneath. I think
Jesus.
that'd be a fucking amazing T-shirt.
I'll buy one. I don't know.
That'd be on brand for you. Last thing before we get to the draft, Panuzzo, my health coach, aka also one of my good, very close friends, college roommates, texted me yesterday. He's like, "Hey, I gotta get on the phone with you. I got something I gotta talk to you about. Not my health or anything like that. It was just a guy he knows that's starting something. He wanted to connect me with the guy. He goes against me. He goes, how we doing? How's it going?" And I just go, We've been done better. I'm like, I'm getting back on it. I felt so guilty. But anyways, we're back on it. No booze for me tonight. This is what we're starting we're getting a good week off.
Oh,
here
we
today.
should probably
Ate very clean today.
We should
with my
probably
walk.
disclaim this now.
What?
We're doing dry-ish January.
Yes.
So
yes.
we're doing dry January except the night of the comedy show.
Yeah, that's
And
not
we'll-
Sean, us.
Yeah, Sean, you can do whatever you want.
I'm
Yeah.
drinking January.
It's the only thing there is to do.
We'll make it up on the back end. I won't drink February 1st.
That's it. That's fine. Yeah. I'm could not be more in. You know what the thing is? I fucked myself because, like, Maggie she went last year for her birthday to Hilton Head where our friends live.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, go again because I don't want to get drunk on her birthday. Selfish. But then she's like, we're going to that thing. So it is what it is. Also, by the way, I was talking about this off air. It is tattoo week. Thursday night, Pats play the Steelers. And if the Pats lose, I'm getting a tattoo on Friday.
Pats held the fucking Chargers to 6 points.
That's what I'm saying.
Couldn't win the game.
But I'm saying that there's a chance they could win.
There's a chance. Pittsburgh stinks too.
Pittsburgh stinks.
So,
They have
it's
Mr.
so
Trubisky.
funny. The way that you delivered that, though, you ever see that gif where it's like, you had me in the first half, not going to lie. And then, like, you were just like, and they still couldn't score.
Yeah. Their defense is not bad.
No.
We were talking about that today. Like if they had like even a half decent offense,
Put Malik in.
I've been saying it. I don't even know if the guy's on the team anymore. Is he?
I don't know if he is either.
He
He was on the practice squad. He cleared waivers like 6 times.
Yeah.
Belichick thinks he's still playing chess. I think he's fucking more senile than Biden.
Yeah, he's pretty bad right now. Listen, I appreciate the 20 years. That's all I can say.
Absolutely.
At this point. That's
yeah,
it.
wrap it up.
But
Yeah, great.
finish it off.
Give me Gerard Mayo. Is that what you're saying?
Clearly,
Well,
it was
I'd be-
always fucking
I'd
Brady.
be
More than happy.
I'd be
Yeah.
fired up with Gerard.
Well, you know what the other thing is? People are like, well, what are you going to do now? He leaves. Now he's stuck with just some coach. It's like, well, he's going to leave at some point. He's fucking old. He's not like he's 40 years old.
Bill Belichick's just some coach right now.
Absolutely.
shit.
100%.
It's gonna be.
He's still holding on to like
Right.
pocket passes when the league is a completely different league.
100%.
It is watered down though.
It's
The
weird
league's
though.
not-
He's like everyone's like people that have grown under the Belichick tree haven't been successful. He's now one of those coaches.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
just as bad.
Yeah. By the way, this Pacers court might be the ugliest court that's ever been
it
put out.
Every one of them sucks.
This reminds me of like mixing Kool-Aid brands together.
It looks like you know what it
can
looks
you
like? It
put-
looks like some like fruit.
Lemonade and blue
I was
raspberry.
gonna say, when have the Pacers ever had that blue?
Never.
Yeah.
put on
that's
Cincy
crazy.
I will in a
Bengals.
second. Let me
I
get.
mean,
It's not on yet.
no.
All right. So
We need more Moderna
Draft.
stickers too.
okay. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing. I'm getting my tattoo. I'm
Travis
getting my
Kelce.
16th jab.
I'm getting my 8th booster.
Yeah, that's right.
after this podcast.
Just because of the floor of the Pacers game.
Thank
All right.
God.
So Danny, since you won the last one, Fitz, you haven't won one in a while, right?
Loser
Rub it
DNA.
in.
No, I think
Fucking
you.
way to rub it in,
I think
Brandon.
you won closer than me. I don't think I've won one like.
I mean, I'm the Bill Belichick of these drafts.
Wow.
I had a huge career.
Yeah.
And then now Danny's
yeah,
crushing it.
Now he's crushing.
Now
All
I'm
right.
Gerard Mayo.
No, you're the Miami coach.
Mike McDaniel.
Yeah.
Just found out he's half black, dude. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did know
He's
that.
got style though.
He does, dude. I love his kick game
Yeah.
through the roof.
By the way,
Off-white.
does not pick up the bottle anymore either. You ever see the special on him?
No, that's
He was like, I was just like gassing fucking vodka like during work all the
Yeah.
time. I'm
Really?
like, this motherfucker.
I
played
started
hard.
watching his. I started watching.
Let's go.
I started watching the in-season Hard Knocks with him. He's very entertaining.
Oh yeah.
He was
he's
like,
awesome.
I'm not
I love
fucking
that guy.
changing
Oh, yeah.
for nobody.
Yeah, like that said, it's easy to get somebody like that. You can get a lot. It's kind of like Dion at the beginning of the season. You get away with a lot when your team's a wagon. You know what I mean? The moment like Dion, what did they finish now? 4-8 or something
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that?
Not
Or, like-
well.
Yeah, whatever.
How about right before? I know we're getting into this, but I have like everything on college football on my phone, and a thing on Bleacher Report just came on my phone right before I got here. It said, Dion looking for a veteran quarterback to back up his son Shador. It's like, what a ballsy move, dude.
Yeah.
Like, what a headline. I understand it's like, I'm like, but you know that his son's going to start regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he should. Don't get me wrong. The kid's a pretty good player, but he wants to bring in a veteran player to back up his son. Now it's like, wow, boy.
I don't know why I thought they were undefeated at the beginning.
Because you're out of your mind.
I was just like so excited about it.
Once you saw them beat TCU, who was the biggest fraud last year in college football,
Yeah.
you were like, wow, they really got it. And Travis, I mean,
They still beat the. I think it was over under was 3 wins, so they still beat it. So like, and I remember the beginning, people were like the over under's only 3 wins. They're gonna win like fucking 8 games. Like no. All right, here's how we're gonna do it.
Vegas wins.
Yeah, Vegas
We're gonna
knows.
I'm gonna let Danny. I'm gonna let you start because I know what you want to take first.
Yeah, I don't think you do, but all right.
Well, I'll be very surprised.
I
if
would
this
be
is
very
not-
surprised too.
Well,
Well,
I know what you guys think I'm gonna go with.
yeah.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
But even if this was,
Which way are we going?
Clockwise. So it'll come back here.
Set
You know what I'm
yourself
saying?
up for the double.
Well, I don't care. I'll go
I'm
this
jo-
way.
I'm joking.
I don't
I'm
mind.
joking.
Yeah.
all right, first one, I may or may not have did this as a Halloween costume last year. We're going Varsity Blues.
Oh, let's go.
Number one,
It's surprising to me, but
because I knew what you guys thought I was gonna
Well,
do.
now you got to take Rudy.
Of course,
Yeah.
but I'm
Especially
not.
after that unbelievable
the-
piece of artwork that we
Shelley
posted
made.
today.
Shelly he's just the best human ever. Right
He is
now.
the best human.
Varsity Blues. Let me tell you something. Everyone's like, it's not the best football movie. I'm like, it's the best sports movie for me. Why? There's everything in it as a high school person,
Yep.
athlete. Everything. Fucking underage drinking, strip clubs, injuries, heartbreak,
HGH.
fucking steroids, all of that shit. Everything is in it. Tweeter, fucking
Perks.
the man,
Yeah.
right?
Perks, STDs.
Everything is in it. It hits on all cylinders. A fat white kid that drinks every day.
Yeah.
I know one of those guys. I don't.
Sit
I,
next to him.
Next to one of these
yeah.
guys.
I think Varsity Blues hits on all cylinders.
Check out that sausage.
Yeah. I love that dog. It's the
I can
fu-
actually hear you getting fatter.
Yeah, it's the best. It's fucking the best.
All right.
It had the one like token black guy in the early '90s.
Yeah.
Poor kid. You can't even buy his jersey online. We tried to get
Oh,
it last
no
year.
way.
Can't
That's racist.
No shit.
It is.
They give you a T-shirt. Like, yeah, okay. We don't want that. We want the
At least they gave
jersey.
him something. You know?
Good point. Yeah, he wasn't just an extra.
Yeah.
Fitzy, what do you got?
Rudy.
Nice.
Rudy's, honestly, I cry at the end of Rudy.
I watch.
It's a great movie.
So
I literally cry at the end of Rudy.
as
I
you
don't know
should.
how factually correct it is.
No,
It's not,
Yeah.
but it's a feel good movie.
Yeah, like the Blind Side's not factual at all.
Yeah,
they basically like raped that kid for all the
They're
money.
hating each other right now.
Yeah,
Great movie though.
Yeah.
But Rudy, I don't know if you got. Well, yeah, you do. Saturdays college football. The night before opening weekend, I watch Rudy every single Friday night. I don't go out that night, and I just sulk. And I'm like, he should have got in the first time he fucking applied. And he's out there third time on the bench, fucking crying his eyes out. That was my biggest regret. Like, we didn't spend enough time on campus. Like, I wanted to go cry on that bench with him.
Yeah.
When I was there for the game.
great Vince Vaughn cameo.
Yep.
Jamie
John
O'Hara.
Favreau.
Jamie
John
O'Hara, by the
Favreau.
way.
Is that where him and Favreau met?
No, they're both from Chicago.
Oh, so they knew each other.
Yeah, because I think
beforehand?
I think they met on the movie though. I think
No,
they
what's-
did.
Well, the only reason I ask is because then they went on to make Swingers. And,
I thought
and
Swingers was
Made and
before that.
everything. Oh no, I thought it was after.
I could be wrong.
Well, the best is when they made Swingers, like, and they were like, afterwards, people were like, this guy's fucking hilarious. And Favreau was like, I wrote it for him because that's what he's like. He's like, that's like really how he acts. Like, that's like how his whole
Yeah.
thing is. Imagine being able to, like, back in the day, rolling around like Vince fucking just going to parties. Be
Oh,
like,
he's
fucking,
great.
Just 10-foot dick. Shit, you know what I mean? All right, Rudy, I like it. Sean, you're up.
This is first overall pick.
Yeah.
Cool Runnings.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's a
Who
great
doesn't,
pick.
who doesn't like an underdog story?
I love it. Kiss the egg.
Yeah.
Kiss my egg.
Sanka, you dead yet? No, man, not yet.
I think it's like a perfect movie in my eyes.
Well, because John Candy.
John Candy. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
It is.
Great.
Cool
On the
Runnings is a
edge of your
great.
seat.
I like this pick a lot. And here's the thing about the drafts: it'd be easy to just go down and be boring and take like
Field of
you got to
Dreams.
have a little. Well, I mean, steal my fucking thunder. That is a great film. But like, I think about it like, what do I really want to watch? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, A League of Their Own. You know what I mean? Which was the takeoff.
Leave
on
that
A
moan,
League-
dude?
Yeah.
Black Snake Moan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that-
League of Their Moan, is that on fucking
Yeah, that
Spice
was a-
Channel?
That was a
a
porno
porn?
based on A League of Their
Oh,
Own. I mean, that's what I really want to watch. But yeah,
Peter
so you
North
gotta,
is Jimmy Dugan.
you gotta do some thinking. You know what I mean? All right, I'm up.
Hold
I got
on.
the rapper.
Remember in Cool Running, dude, when he's like, I'm going to live right here. The guy's like, bro, that's fucking Buckingham Palace. The Queen lives there, you fucking idiot. And he's like, it was like a postcard. Like, how much of a moron are you?
All right, with my number one pick, one of my favorite sports movies of all time hits home for me. Teen Wolf. Okay, great sports movie. You don't think Teen Wolf's great?
I think you could have got that as a fucking stock pick.
Shocker. I've never seen it.
You've never seen Teen Wolf?
I've never seen it either.
So two people
See,
showed
I
up
know
to
this
the
was gonna
Halloween
kind of
party.
happen.
Two people showed up to the Halloween party. My brother's brother-in-law was one of them as
Yep.
Teen Wolf, and I was just like,
Who are you?
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that is.
The movie's great. First of all, it's got weed in it. People having bags of weed. Styles, his best friend, is like a piece of shit. The fat kid from fucking Pee Wee Herman's in it. Plays
yeah.
basketball. At one point, he's just walking down the
Nelson?
movie Teen Wolf is so fascinating to me because it's like, the premise of the movie for people who haven't seen it is this kid wakes up one day and he's a fucking werewolf. But the fact that he becomes a werewolf, he's a stud, fucking stud athlete, right? Can dance, can jump out of he's banging the hottest chick in school as a werewolf. But I'm like, nobody was ever like, all right, we're gonna have to do scientific tests on this fucking kid. He's like turning into a wolf. You know what I mean?
They just accepted him who he is, dude.
And that's where I got my line, which is because my father was a great basketball player. My grandfather on my mother's side was like a 3-sport captain at BU. And in T-Wolf, when he first changes into the wolf, the father's like, I was hoping, so sometimes it skips a generation. I tell people, I'm like Team Wolf, but it skipped the generation, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't get any of the abilities of these people, you know what I mean? I'm the opposite of Team Wolf.
I do like the fact that, this is why it's your personal fucking opinion.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's
All right, my next one.
definitely not mine.
Listen, that's fine. Fucking Zeroville movies over here on my left. I'm going Kingpin with my number 2 pick.
Wow.
Good
huh?
One of the best sports comedies ever in
Good
the fucking
pick.
world. Bigger and McCracken, like one of the best characters of all times. You
Aaron.
know what's crazy to think about? Like the Farrelly brothers made a ton of money on those movies, right? They can never get any of those movies made now. Like,
No.
you know what I mean? Like they couldn't. I don't think you could make those movies. Like when Big Aaron McCracken has all like the moms of like the kids that he's banging, like that he's supposed to be like taking care of, but he's just banging all the mothers.
Yep.
I think it's a fantastic movie, one of the best out there. You're a real Munson.
Yeah.
It's really,
Wanna
really
get
Good
Munson
flick.
down in the
You
middle of
haven't seen
nowhere.
Kingpin?
So no
Great-
chance
great
you saw
movie.
Kingpin, right?
No, I haven't seen
Oh,
Kingpin.
God.
It's a,
It's a bowling movie.
It's a good
Well,
flick.
this is what's
I like
good about
bowling.
these lists, though,
Yeah.
because this
I
is
like
gonna
bowling.
we're gonna scale the years here.
It's worth
generational.
watching. It's a riot.
Oh yeah,
I'll definitely watch. I have like a list of movies on my phone, especially
who's
the
in
Doolin
there?
yells
Bill
at
Murray?
me for not watching.
Bill Murray, Woody
Woody-
Harrelson,
Doolin, and then fucking what's his name?
I kick his ass, Seabass. What's his name? The hockey player. He's in there for a minute.
Yeah,
Tim
but
Daly?
no, but the
No,
talented Amish kid.
yeah.
What's his name?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Cousin Eddie.
Yeah, cousin Eddie.
yeah.
Oh my God, Quaid.
yeah,
Yeah, Randy
yes.
Quaid.
He's like certifiably like he's been in like an institution. I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of institutions. All right, so I got Kingpin and I got Teen Wolf. Go ahead, you're up, Sean.
I'm up. Oh, number 2, I got Goon.
Goon.
Nice,
That's
Good
a good
flick.
one.
nice.
One of my favorite.
Stifler.
Fun fact. A guy that who was in our local, he's very, very good friends with the guy that movie is based off of.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Even funnier story.
So-
I know the
Doug
kid, his brother wrote the book with him.
So I bet you both know the same person. Oh, like
Yeah, they're all from like Hanover. Or something
yeah.
like that.
So I think it's Halifax.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
So the name of this dude's band, very good friend of mine. I talk to him every day. The name of the band is Third Man In. Great band name.
Great one.
Their logo is a silhouette of him coming in and helping out his teammate. It's fucking
That's
great.
awesome.
It's awesome.
I just love how he gets the job. Pretty much, someone calls him a fag, and then he says, "My brother's gay," and then he beats someone up, and he's on a hockey team.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
just-
and he
what a
can't
story.
skate.
Yeah.
I love the movie. First of all, you know what's crazy? I heard a stat the other day where when they first did American Pie, he got $8,000. Sean William Scott is the kid's name who plays Stifler.
Yeah.
He got $8,000 for that. Second one, he got like a decent paycheck, and the third one, he's like, I just don't want to do it. And they were like, well, fuck it. He gave him 15 mil. Like he made
Really?
15 mil for American Pie 3.
Get out of here.
Well, it's never gonna work without Stifler.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
I don't even remember the third one.
Was
I
it,
don't
was it
know
third
that
one
I-
where he had the dance off with the gay dudes?
I don't even know if I saw
Honestly, I might not have even seen it.
That's a great scene. He's like fucking
The second
When he
one,
doesn't know he's in the gay bar.
yes,
Yeah.
and he's like, and the guy's like feeling him up. He's like, "What the fuck's this guy think he's doing?" And he's
Yeah.
just, it's like he's in a gay bar. And he's just battling this dude. It's
Yeah,
fucking.
I
great.
think Goon's like a criminally underrated movie. Like,
is.
like
is.
Jay Baruchel's great in that. He's fucking hilarious. Awesome movie. Sean William Scott is one of the best. Like, he's like not as funny as obviously he's not as funny as Sandler, but like he could play that same role of
Yeah,
like he
he's-
could just lose his mind and like beat the bag out of it.
he's got like
You know what
that
I mean?
villainous in him, if
Yeah.
that's even a word. Is it a word?
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, He
Like
just got-
even him in was it Old School? Where he was like he brought like the donkeys and shit.
he's an old school.
No,
right?
is it Old School? Where fucking Will Ferrell gets the tranquilizer dot in his neck. But he's like, yes.
Yeah, that is an old school, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's old
He
school.
plays the animal trainer. Yeah, with the bear.
He's like, that was awesome.
All right, Fitzy.
Happy Gilmore.
You piece of shit.
What a great one.
All right, that was on everyone's list, I imagine.
It combines hockey and golf. It's fucking great. Such a
flick.
great movie.
Great flick. I saw a video today of the scene obviously when Gilmore's trying out at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
And it had the coaches as like the college football playoffs and Gilmore as Florida State.
Yeah.
He was like, I didn't make it. He's like, better luck next year.
Gilmore, I said your name, didn't I? No, you didn't. Well, better luck next year. One of my favorite scenes is right at the beginning when his girlfriend leaves him, and then he's singing into the intercom. I wanna kiss you all over. It's just some Asian lady sitting down there, like a bag lady, and he ends up banging her.
You make you
You
breakfast.
missed breakfast.
Dude, that's the best part about Sandler though, is like at its core, like he's a fucking sicko. Like
Yeah.
the things he
Yeah.
thinks of are fucking
Wait,
crazy.
he's from what? New Hampshire or something?
Yeah,
New
but
Hampshire.
he's from New Hampshire, but always claims Brooklyn, New York, because that's where he was born. But he was raised in New Hampshire.
Yeah, he always wears like fucking
Always.
Big East shirts.
Yeah, if you ever watch Grown Ups again, every single scene, it's a different college in New England.
Yeah.
Or a hat. Every single scene.
Yeah, same thing with what's the movie that Mr. Deeds, like they're in like that whatever town.
DJ.
Yeah.
That Deeds is a fucking great one. dude.
It is
It's a great flick.
Great flick.
DG.
Do that sick voice again. You had me fooled.
I'm not going to be in.
That was criminally missed on our like top 5 fictional restaurant bar draft.
Oh, yeah.
It was Deeds Pizza.
Deeds Pizza.
I'll
yeah.
bring the beers. I'll bring the beers. And fucking, what's his name? He's like, that's a good line. That's good.
All right, Danny, you're back to back.
All right, I'm going old school here. This is how I'm going to get the people that barely know how to put Facebook on and off. We're going Caddyshack.
It's all right.
Back-to-back golf picks.
Yep. No, golf picks. What do you mean?
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
Oh, yeah. I
Caddyshack.
thought- yeah, I was about to say, there was no golf in Varsity Blues.
Caddyshack is a fantastic film.
Yeah, and again, one of my favorite lines in that movie. He goes, "We're gonna sit." He's talking to his grandson. He's like, "Oh, "I gotta get you on golf. I don't want to play golf today. I got asthma." He said, "I'll give you asthma." He wanted to go play tennis. It's like way more enduring.
You'll get nothing like it.
I fucking love Caddyshack.
Great film. And you can also dip in and out of it at any point. You don't need to
Yeah.
watch the whole thing through.
What a cast, too.
Oh, it's unreal.
The cast is great, and the second one is so bad.
It's not good.
It's not good.
Never
like,
even knew there was a second one.
yeah, you should
Yeah, it
never.
sucks.
I think
Yes.
like from the rumors, like there was so much cocaine going around that set. It was just like
Yeah.
A great time.
Someone
Yeah,
just
awesome.
someone just showed,
Didn't make for a great second movie, but they had a blast.
someone just went to a Chevy Chase show at the Chevrolet Theater in Medford.
Yeah.
and he's just in a chair like telling life stories.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
I'm like, I don't want to.
That sounds horrible.
I don't want to see
Yeah.
this guy die, dude. I want to remember the good times.
I heard
think
he's a
that guy
dickhead.
Yeah, he's a dickhead.
Is he?
Yeah, I heard he's a
I never even thought he was funny.
No, I think he was
yeah.
back then. He was
See,
funny because he was like
those early Christmas
Fletch and shit.
Vacation, fucking Funny Farm,
Yeah.
like all those the early on ones. He was a riot, I thought.
yeah,
But then he's I don't know. I heard he's a dickhead.
yeah. He's not a nice guy.
John Hamm's a dickhead too. Weirdly enough,
Who's John?
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
John Hamm. Yeah.
he's a dickhead. When he was filming The Town, my buddy had a.
Buggy went out to lunch with him.
Yeah, well, Buggy should have knocked him out.
You know what Buggy said? He went out to lunch with me. I didn't go out to lunch with Johnny.
Let's go.
Yeah.
No, but like sometimes you're just dickhead material. I hope I'm never that guy. Unless you're that ref at Fenway, then you suck.
By the way, we got a lot of fan mail about that. People are up in arms at you.
At me?
Yep.
Oh,
A lot of people think you're in the wrong.
I don't give a. Oh, you talking about voicemails?
No, we got nothing. I'm just
All
kidding.
right.
All right. So you're going Caddyshack. Now you got another one.
I am going Caddyshack, and I am going another football movie. Surprise, surprise. Little Giants.
Oh, let's
Little
go.
Giants, great movie.
Yeah. Icebox.
We have got to the first movie that I have not seen.
You are out of your fucking
Really?
mind, dude.
Well, I'm older.
I understand it, but Tommy, like, you got to watch it tonight. You are going to love this movie.
You will love it.
Okay.
It's
You're
great.
going to love it.
Is it like Pop Warner?
Ed O'Neill?
Yeah.
It's Pop Warner in Urbana, Ohio.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's the O'Shea brothers.
Okay.
Rick Moranis and Ed
I
O'Neill.
mean, I'm already in. Rick Moranis is the fucking best.
That was like one of his
And
last.
Al Bundy.
yeah,
I'm in.
Ed O'Neill.
I'm in. Yeah.
And it is
Oh, so it's not like a newer movie.
no 94, 95.
Oh,
It's
okay.
old. It's
All right.
old.
Yeah, because Rick quit acting after his wife died.
Yeah.
And he had to take over. Like I don't know if his kids like special needs, but he just wanted to be a dad and just gave up acting. Totally commendable. But dude, what a movie! So like, there's only one town, one team type of thing.
Yep.
They had a tryout. All the bum kids didn't make it, but they were bummed out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but the Icebox didn't make it either.
yeah, and that's
So that was the fucking game changer.
dude. Yeah, and she's a girl, and
And then
Al
fucking
Bundy's
Spike,
his uncle.
And then Spike makes it.
Yeah, that
which
piece
is
of
bullshit
shit.
because he comes out of nowhere.
And he wasn't from Urbania.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just moving
Fucking
furniture
get me
at 12
started.
years old. You are going to love this movie.
All right, I'm in. The passion's there. I believe
Telling
it.
you,
I believe
it's-
it.
It's a great one.
Great flick. A lot of one-liners in there too.
Clocky mentioned it today.
Did
Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
Good. So it wasn't like next to my list, like in order, but I'm like, I have to pick this because if someone else does, I'm going to be a little upset. Little Giants.
All right, Fitz, back to you.
What do I got so far? Rudy and Happy Gilmore.
Yep.
A League of Their Own.
Great pick. What a
love-
hitter.
That's another one where so Rudy and A League of Their Own, back when I used to have cable before I cut the cord, used to always be on like TBS or TNT on the weekends. I would sit there and watch commercials because I love those two movies that much.
Yeah.
Jimmy Dugan's fucking
I mean,
awesome.
I went
League of Their
I
Own
went for
fan.
I know.
Halloween.
I'm dumbfounded that I got Rudy in the League of Their Own. Like you picked him
Dude,
before.
I'll tell you right now, you're running away with it.
I'm
I mean-
fucking dumbfounded.
I mean, but I'll say this. I kind of like Sean's list the best right now. Just personally. I'm
Who's he
saying
got?
personal. Goon and Cool Runnings.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I'm a League of Their Own. I mean, League of Their Own's a fantastic movie.
Marla Hooch.
What do you suggest? A lot of night games.
Yeah, yeah.
Poor Marla, dude.
Poor Marla.
Yeah, she got.
What was the boyfriend's name?
Herman. I don't know.
It was either,
I forget.
Oh, you know what's
It was
weird?
something like that,
I was
though.
gonna say George, and George Herman is Babe Ruth.
Yeah, Babe Ruth. Yeah.
Only you. She's pointing at him, dude.
Hammond.
Sean tells me he's never seen. Don't tell
Absolutely
me.
him.
Never seen
You
it.
fucking kidding me?
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a great movie.
Out of
too.
all our movies, you've only seen Little Giants?
I knew this was
I've
gonna
seen
happen
those
because
giants,
Sean's
yeah.
22.
I know, he's
Like,
young.
Dude, I have very like specific sports movies I've watched.
You've never seen Varsity Blues?
I have, but like a long time ago. Don't remember any of it.
All right, you got
'Cause I
homework
watched
to
it-
do.
I watched like football shit with my dad.
Yeah, I mean, at 22, you can appreciate it. I don't know if I'd let like Brendan watch Varsity Blues with.
Tommy?
yeah, he'd be fine.
No, Tommy would
Yeah.
be fine. With Brendan, with me.
Oh, yeah,
My
yeah.
Brendan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, no, he's
But
probably still
you know what
too
he said
young.
to me though? Weirdly enough today, he goes, "Dad, here's what we're learning about this week." I go, "Sex ed." He goes, "How'd you know?" He starts cracking up. How'd you know?
I lasted 2 minutes in sex ed and got kicked out. I couldn't handle it.
And his sex ed teacher knows me from the beef page, by the way.
I thought you were gonna say you had sex with a sex
No,
ed
I
teacher.
did
That would
not.
be
No,
wild.
no, it's a guy. It's a guy.
Better.
He
Yeah.
was unimpressed.
All right, Sean, you're up.
Number 3, this is like my more simple one on the list. The Longest Yard, 2005. Adam Sandler.
Sandler, yeah.
Glad you specified.
Yeah.
The remake of the great film, you mean, that was remade into a bad one?
Yeah, well, I love it. 'cause
listen,
we had
It's your list. This is what it's here
no,
for.
it's my
Yeah.
I'll stand by my list. all day.
100%.
But the reason I love it so much, I thought it was a funny movie. But we had this fat kid on our football team. Every time he got out of breath or like fell, everyone would just yell "can of corn" at him.
Was it Adrian Fontana?
No, he's way older.
I know he is. I know he is.
So just that nostalgic memory of just yelling "can of corn" at the fat kid.
Yep.
Makes me love
My
that
favorite
movie.
thing is like why I love that movie so much is because of Brucey.
Yeah, when
And
he fucks Tracy
every
Morgan.
every single beginning of a Pop Warner season, every kid thinks they're a quarterback. And I just keep why can't I play quarterback? Why can't I play quarterback? Oh, here you go, here's the ball. And it looks like they're throwing lefty and it's fucking a dead arm. You know? And I always think of that movie. And I say it to the coach and we all crack up about it. I don't mind that pick.
Okay. These movies, I think you may have seen one of these movies. And I'll specify. The first one is White Man Can't Jump, and I'm not talking about the new one they just made with like Zac Efron.
I've seen both of them.
Yeah. Okay. We're talking fucking OG
Woody
Woody
Harrelson?
Harrelson
Yeah.
fucking
out of all these movies, I've now, because I went as Billy Hoyle one year
Did you?
with Christy as Gloria Clemente
Great costume.
Yeah.
Great costume.
for Halloween one year.
That's one of my favorite sports movies around. It
Great.
doesn't
It's a good one.
slow down. It's got a little
Sidney Dean?
weird caper thing. It gets a little bit slow when they start getting into the Japanese shit a little bit. But like, dude, those fucking basketball scenes on the courts are phenomenal.
Hilarious.
Like when he's like, I'm gonna get my gun. I'm gonna shoot all of you.
He goes,
motherfuckers."
I'm going to my car.
Yeah.
I'm get my gun. Shoot everybody in this bitch. then,
fantastic.
Then he goes to rob the store, and the guy's like, Charlie,
Yeah.
take your motherfucking mask off. He's like, come on, man, let me get $50, man. Get this white little crack over here, man. Like, I can take his money, man. It's fucking great.
Dude, so the funny thing is that Wesley Snipes stinks at basketball. They had to cut all these different angles to make it look like, he stinks. He's awful. Woody Harrelson's nasty. Like, Woody Harrelson played D3 ball, I think, somewhere. So,
That's such a funny line. He's nasty. Played D3.
yeah, well, I mean,
D3
D3 basketball players nasty.
No shit.
Better than D4, right?
So when we were at St. Mike's, this dude who I was kind of friendly with lived on my floor. They came up there to film, not the Something About Mary, the one where he plays the state trooper. Jim Carrey plays the state trooper.
Me, myself, Irene.
Me, myself, and Irene. So like, my buddy worked on the movie over the summer, and they were out at the bar one night, and Woody Harrelson was like, "I want to get a fucking run in tomorrow. I want to get some hoop in."
Doesn't matter.
They're all getting fucking plastered.
Thank you.
And so the next morning, he's like, we get there, it's fucking like 85 degrees, St. Mike's campus. I got like 8 guys to come play so that Woody Harrelson can get his run in. He's like, he gets there, he's so fucking hungover. He's like, he takes 2 trips up and down the court. He just goes to the side, just fucking Ralphs everywhere. And he's like, but he bounced back. He's like, he's a good player. I'm like, yeah, see? So anyways, White Man Can't Jump. Now, this movie, Sean, you definitely have not seen. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it. I would guess 50's seen it. It's actually probably my favorite of the list. The Natural with Robert Redford.
That is.
Negative.
So,
Have you seen it?
it's a baseball movie.
You damn right it
I
is.
know it's a baseball movie, but I've never seen it.
So when I was like trying to like configure like what movies I was going to use today, because I've seen a shit ton, that was like top 3, like best sports movie
All right, first
ever.
of all, it's got like an amazing, like it's an older, it's got like an amazing score, like the music's amazing.
Yeah.
Robert Redford's a fucking stud. Basically, the idea of the movie is, for anybody who hasn't seen it, is Robert Redford's this fucking like phenom, and it's like the 20s or the 30s or something, and like strikes out Babe Ruth on his way to go try out for this team, and then he goes and has like meets this chick, and she like shoots him. She was like a Black Widow like type of lady, and like she shoots him, and he's like out of baseball for like 20 years. So when he comes back, he's like fucking my age, but he's still good enough like to be like really good.
This sounds like that Dennis Quaid flick. What was
It's
that one?
kind of like that, but that's a true story. That when he was the teacher, he was like,
Yeah.
But this was like he was like so good, like that. He would like he was like he was gonna be the best Babe. He was like gonna be Babe Ruth. You know what I mean? And then he's like out of the game, so he comes back and he's like an old man, and people like making fun of him. Then he just fucking goes off, and like they're trying to shave. I think the backstory is some guys trying to buy the team out, like White Sox like scandal type of thing, and he's like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Like fucking. There's a whole fucking thing. It's a great fucking film. I recommend it highly.
How old is it?
It's definitely
It's got to be like 85 or something like that, probably. All right, Sean, you're up.
I'm gonna go Cars.
dude. I love it.
I love this pick. It's
Yeah.
one of my favorite.
Dude,
I can't
It's-
believe I didn't pick this in the Pixar Disney draft.
it's about a rising star who gets humbled,
Yep.
Yes.
goes on to become, and it's on the internet, arguably one of the greatest athletes ever. 7 Piston Cups.
Let's go. He's
Yeah.
a legit fucking.
Yeah.
He's a dog.
As Tommy was like that age at that time for Cars 1. So like I had so much Lightning McQueen drip in this house. Like
Lightning
they were
McQueen's
just
a
like
man.
mini cars, little cars, like
And Maida?
Yeah.
Is there any better best friend?
No.
and they had great soundtracks on those
Hey.
movies too.
I just thought of a great episode.
What?
Best sidekick in a movie.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
it's a phenomenal one.
I'm taking first pick, by the way. And it's
Okay.
not going to be Maida.
Okay. All right. I like it.
He better be on the list though.
Maida better be on the list. If it comes back around, he's not on the list. He's my second pick.
Worse sidekicks too, like that kid Froggy or whatever his name was in Christmas Story. He's a little piece of shit.
Oh yeah, he stunk.
He was Scott Farkus's little fucking lackey.
Yeah, his name wasn't Froggy though.
Whatever his
No.
name was, dickhead.
He looked like the dude from AC/DC though.
Yeah, he did. He does. He looks like fucking.
Got some back and back.
I got it. Grover Dill.
That's his name?
That's his name.
That's his name.
Why the fuck do you know that?
Because I watched that movie for 24 hours on
Every day?
Christmas. Every Christmas. It's on in the background no matter what.
I understand that. but
Bacchus, his little sidekick is Grover Dill.
That's amazing.
Book it.
That's an amazing.
Oh, I have no doubt in my mind that you're right.
Mace Windu also was Billy
Billy
Blanks. We all
Blanks.
know that. Everybody
in,
knows this.
Yeah.
Um,
Attack of the Clones.
all right, so hold on. Cars. I like it. I like that pick a lot. All right, Fitzy.
Mighty Ducks.
Oh, you suck.
That was waiting.
That was-
there. That was just
my-
sitting there.
I won already. It's only 4th round and I already won.
I don't think so, buddy.
Yeah, easy.
Pretty good. It's
It
pretty
is
good.
pretty
It's
good.
fucking
and the
Emilio
fact,
Estevez, dude.
and the fact that you have you have the repertoire, because D2 is just as good, and I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, D2 is great. Even the fucking private school one.
That one kind of stunk.
I don't care. I still love it.
Yeah.
They still, if you pull out the Flying V,
Yeah.
you got my vote.
Oh, I agree.
Dude, I'll tell you
You
right
pull out a
now.
hockey game against Trinidad and Tobago, I'm in.
Yeah.
Speaking of fucking Emilio Estevez, Young Guns, if that movie didn't put some lead in your pencil when you were a kid, like it's like, oh, just a bunch of dudes and they get the fucking Indian guy, Lou Diamond Phillips, by the way, just
Yeah.
fresh off fucking playing La Bamba.
Richie.
You know what I mean? Like, no Bob in that movie, unfortunately. Clocky would be so mad. What was the name of the motorcycle game?
The Gallop, I gotta say it like Clocky. He was part of the Galloping Goose MC. I'm like, how the fuck did you do? And then, like, of course, the next day I'm like, what was Bob? What was Bob from La Bamba's? And it just pops right up, and it's like Galloping Goose, one of the
Yeah.
worst MCs ever. And I'm like, it's a real fucking gang, dude.
So
You're
my
trying to be
kids,
an artist.
both of my kids, Connor has a Banks. No, Connor has a Bombay jersey,
That's awesome.
and Riley has a Charlie
Charlie, what is Charlie?
Conway.
Yeah, I knew what Charlie was
So
saying.
it's
the
Conway.
9.6?
Yeah, Conway. It's 69 and 96.
Yeah.
Bombay's 69. Conway's 96. Conway's got the captain.
You should
on
go
it.
as Hans next year for Christmas, for Halloween.
It's stitched.
Oh,
That's
it is
awesome.
It's a
nice.
stitched jersey. They're fucking sick.
Nice.
That is sick. That's
They
a
got,
great
they got a
pick.
6th store in the mall with all movie jerseys.
Yeah,
What are they?
I saw that.
Burlington. I got my brother a bunch in there.
Yeah, they got like the shit from like above the rim and stuff. It's,
Yeah.
it's great.
I bought
great.
Yeah.
I got a Birdie jersey.
Do you?
Do you? You have one?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Danny.
All right. I got like
This
7
is
left.
yeah, this is your last two.
Last 2. All right. I'm going Major League because no one else has fucking taken it yet, which is nuts.
Yeah, it's on my list.
Yep. Major League, start to finish in both movies, even though Wesley Snipes bailed out in the second one, I think Mike Epps did a phenomenal job as Willie Mays Hayes after that. I think the coach is the fucking best. We call that a winning streak. Like, there's so many fucking good lines.
Yeah, it's a fantastic pick.
The douchebag owner. I mean, obviously Charlie Sheen was at his A game right
Yeah.
then and there.
But when I was little,
Yeah,
peeling those fucking stickers off,
yeah,
I had lead in my pencil for that.
yeah. Of course.
By the end, when they made the playoffs,
Yeah.
and she's sitting there with the little things over
Yeah.
her, I was like, let's fucking
Let's go.
go.
Let's rewind that.
I was like 9.
Out of the Chinese arithmetic.
My mother's like, to my father, he probably shouldn't be watching this movie. I'm standing there with a boner.
Just knocking over lamps.
Fucking hard. All right.
Major League. That's a great
Yep.
one. The next, all the rest that I have on here are like kind of obscure, but I really want to take the one that's like not because I don't want you guys to take it. So I'm going to. I'm going to take Draft Day, number 5.
Oh, that's one of my favorite movies.
I don't know. What,
You gotta be shitting me.
Draft Day is a
Kevin,
phenomenal movie.
Kevin Costner,
Kevin Costa. By the way,
oh,
the-
it's the one about
Cleveland Browns.
Malik Willis, right?
No, Bo Callahan.
Yeah,
Bo
who's
Callahan.
a piece of shit.
But
None of his teammates went to
they're
his
trying
birthday party.
they're trying to figure out who to draft.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I've seen.
I'll tell you
I've
right
seen
now.
I want David goddamn Putney.
He knows the names. I love it.
He should be in the fucking. There should be one person in the Sports Movie Hall of Fame as the GOAT. It's him. He's been in so many sports movies and he's so good in them.
Dude, that movie kind of made me want the Cleveland Browns to like succeed.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. Like I was like, are these like real athletes?
Did you know David Putney was real? I didn't know that.
No,
Punt returner. Yeah.
no way.
Yeah, he was legit
Really?
NFL player. Yeah.
Oh fuck, yeah. If you have not seen it, because like you were a little,
No, I've seen it. Now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure. Wasn't that about Malik Willis, the Chicago defenseman? No, defender.
this is news to
I thought
me
it was a true
That
story.
was Chadwick Boseman because they picked him first over.
from Ohio State.
Yeah.
yeah.
I forget his name.
I do too, and it's gonna drive
Was
me
it a
nuts.
real?
Yeah.
It was it a real?
It's not a real
or-
story.
it's
No,
not?
no,
Oh,
it's
made up?
fictional.
Okay.
It's fictional.
But like start to finish, like if you haven't seen, I don't want to give it away. That's how much I love the movie. Like I don't even want to give.
It is a
anything
good.
away.
I remember it. It's a good one.
But like the end, like I was like, oh
Yeah,
shit.
it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin Costner. So like, I'm not gonna tell you my other ones. Obviously, maybe I'll tell you on a Patreon.
Well, we can do it
Yeah, we'll
after.
talk. Yeah, we'll talk
Hold
about
on.
them after.
Varsity Blues. This is what you have.
Yep.
Varsity Blues, Caddyshack, Little Giants, Major League, and Draft Day.
That's an A+ fucking static
That's a
five.
great list.
It's definitely good.
It's good.
And this is where Fitzy goes, but it's not this good.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I got my top 5.
Love it.
I got my top 5.
Love it. All right, what is it?
I'm shocked. Sandlot.
So that's on there. That's on my list. I mean,
Listen, I'll tell you right now.
there's
I've never
nothing-
been a Sandlot like crazy Sandlot person. I like the movie.
Yeah.
It's not like I don't like it, right? But like that movie resonates. My kids love the Sandlot. The movie's old as shit.
It's so
the
good.
best.
I used to
It's
be
so good.
obsessed with that movie.
Yeah.
It's, like,
So good.
my
constantly
great grandfather, Squidman Palladores, was the police chief back then. I could
Because-
fucking the
yeah,
whole
the whole
fucking
thing.
movie.
Hamilton Porter's from Dorchester.
Yeah, he got beat up in Malden though. Fact. Swear to God.
So
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
It just reminds me. So I grew up in Somerville, and we played pickup baseball and
Name's
stuff.
Patrick Kenna.
It is Patrick Renner.
Rana,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, I went to
Jesus,
school with
typical.
We dropped his eyes when he was coming through the den.
It reminds me of growing up down Lincoln Park. We had Somerville Recreation.
We had a
So
Lincoln Park too. Hell yeah.
during the summer.
Shout out to
Abe
Abe.
Lincoln's got a lot of things named after him. But
Shout out to Abe.
During the summer, we'd get just kicked out of the house. My mother would go to work, and we'd end up down the park, and they had recreation. And
yeah,
it was like
we did that.
they had a
Couple park
and
instructors.
yeah,
Yeah.
lunch truck would come around and give you a
Lick your stand.
Buggy was one of my
fucking-
park instructors.
Really?
Great, yeah. That was awesome. And
yeah.
it gave
So
something
that
to do all day.
Sandlot reminds me of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
growing
Yeah.
up like that.
Yeah.
Sandlot is a phenomenal. I
a
can't
great
believe
list. All right,
I can't
so
believe
Fitzy.
it made it to the 5th round, dude.
I know.
Bitsy,
wild.
Sandlot, Rudy, Happy Gilmore, League of Their Own,
Great.
and Mighty Ducks.
It's great.
Sean, you're up.
I think this last pick's gonna
Put you
upset
over
a
the
lot
top.
of people. No, I think it might put me under, but I'm sticking with it.
Can I guess it before you say it?
Yes.
Is it The Ringer?
No. No, I was thinking about that, but no, it's it's the Karate Kid Jaden Smith version.
Oh, you're
But because what is cooler than a black kid with cornrows doing kung fu? Name something cooler than that.
Not
black
much.
kid with dreads.
No, cornrows. This shit's tight. Little AI,
I never saw it. How was his kung fu game?
great.
Oh,
Yeah,
it ends up being. He hated it.
Just before he started doing like wearing dresses and like doing
Yeah.
whatever he
yeah.
does
He
now.
was like 10. He was fucking up all the Chinese.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like obviously you remember Danny LaRusso learning fucking wax on, wax off.
Yeah.
I think Jaden was a little bit more pissed taking off his jacket than
Yeah.
Danny was.
Yeah.
I think like he was more mad.
Okay.
And then Jackie Chan comes over drunk as fuck.
How do you not love Jackie Chan too?
Yeah, and he's just like, put it on.
I love Jackie.
Put it on. Take it off. Put it on. Take it off. And all of a
Yeah.
sudden he's just fucking defense mechanisms. Dude. It's all kung fu. It's great.
Why not? Like when? Name another time you've seen a black kid doing kung fu other than the Jaden Smith.
Bruce
Karate
Leroy.
Kid.
Oh yeah, one of the best martial arts films to ever be
go,
made.
dude.
That's the thing.
Oh my
swear
god,
to
you ever
God.
seen this movie?
No, that might.
The last. It's not
It's The Last Dragon.
Last Dragon.
Okay, this was my favorite movie as a kid. Bar none.
Didn't make his list
It's
though.
well,
Nuts.
it's not really a sports movie.
It's kung fu. Dude.
I guess so. So the premise of which is this guy is like a black kid from like
Show enough.
yeah, but he's like very like kung fu proper. Like his name's and he's just like. And then there's a guy that he goes against who's like from like Brooklyn. Who's
Harlem.
Like, yeah, who's like, yeah, he's from Harlem. He's like yeah, he's like He's like, show enough. He's got a big fucking fro.
His fro
Dude.
is like a white guy's mushroom cut, but it's an afro.
People have
Put it that
magical
way.
fucking abilities by the end.
Yeah.
The glow.
Fucking glow.
Oh, it's fucking 80s to the hilt. It's awesome, dude. It's
a-
awesome.
Remember when he was delivering pizza and he's like changing his voice and shit?
I fucking love it. It's a fucking
I'll have to
phenomenal
watch
movie.
that. I like black people doing kung fu.
Yeah,
It's
me too.
fucking great.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Also, the Wu-Tang Clan, big kung fu guys.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge kung fu guys. So, okay. So that's Sean. Sean's Cool Runnings, Karate Kid, Jaden Smith, Goon, Longest Yard, 2005.
2005.
right?
Yep.
And Cars.
Solid list, dude.
My final pick, this is tough because I want to go with. All right, I'm just going to go with the movie I like to watch the most out of all these movies. The Color of Money is one of my favorite fucking movies in the world. Tom
heard of
Cruise, Martin Scorsese directed.
Never heard of it.
Zero brains in this fucking bar right now. All right? one of the greatest films. Paul Newman as his fucking like.
Paul Newman held me as a baby. Then he-
You didn't
and
pay
then
him.
he-
You should
and
pay
then
him
he
back
made-
by seeing his great film.
Then he made salad dressing.
Yeah.
I've had his coffee and the salad dressing.
Yeah, it's a movie about a fucking couple pool hustlers. And Tom Cruise is like the up and coming one, and Paul Newman's like,
I think pool's more of a hobby.
no, it's a sport. They have tournaments for it.
Yeah.
They do all types of stuff.
You can
for it.
bet on it.
You can bet
crazy
on it.
sport.
There you go.
Pool
Like
hall
I
junkies.
think you have to use some hand-eye coordination. I thought about this. Like poker's not a sport, so you couldn't pick rounders.
Okay.
Like that's just a game. You know what I mean? Like there's hand-eye coordination to pool.
Dots.
Dots. What about dots?
It's a sport.
Yeah, is there a dots movie out there that you want to promote?
No.
Has there
All
been a
right.
Dodge?
Just speaking English.
that, would,
right.
Put on Jacksonville, will you?
that would be incredible, though. Like a dot movie. Have you ever played dots? I was in a dot league. Just
stopped.
having an
No.
English guy going, turn IT!
Any game you can play in a bar is right up my alley. So I'd watch.
Shuffleboard.
Dots.
Shuffleboard's unreal.
I was in a
love
shuffleboard league for 4 years.
All right,
How'd you
real quick.
spend your 20s, dude?
Real quick.
I just started.
Bella's roast beef.
Yes, sir.
Bella's roast beef. Listen, we just said we made a little want to check out Maddie's beef, but they don't do pop. They do pop-up beef right now.
Yep.
If you want to go get the fucking best, and I'm saying the fucking best beef around because they were voted the best beef, you go see Harry. You go to 1211 Osgood Street, North Andover, Mass. Go there, get a brioche, get the fucking, you know what I mean? Get sauce, no mayo for Danny
No mayo.
cheese. I like a little mayo on mine. They are the best. Go see them. Get yourself a beer across the street at the Lock and Key, which is the infamous place that's called the Loft, actually. Andrew Fontana story. Tedco, 617-996-6827. 617-996-6827. As I like to say, get in bed with Ted. This is the time of season to do it, all right? They do whatever you got to get done, right? Basement remodels, additions, flips, whatever. Like Ted's your guy, okay? He's one of the best in the business. One of my a guy I trust and like with my life. Okay, I'll just say that right now.
Yeah.
Much less my basement. But they do a great job. They're spectacular. 617-996-6827. And they have a drop off right now, I think, for Toys for Tots that they're probably ending right now, right? That ends right now.
It's pretty, yeah. You have to, like, you might have another week.
Yeah, but we can hook you up with Teddy if need be. All right, so we can make that all work. All right, I think that was a great draft. There's just so many fucking good movies. Like you know what was on my list, which I was choosing. Now mad I didn't take it. Was I had Tin Cup on there. Like Tin Cup is one of my favorite sports movies.
Yeah.
Great golf movie. Down on his luck, golf pro, kind of a piece of shit.
Living in a trailer.
Just living in a trailer and like goes out and fucking. It's a great fucking movie.
Absolutely.
You know what? It's
Who's
annoying.
brought in that? It was a
And she was great looking girl. What's her name? She's one of the Arquettes, right?
she?
No. So, blah, blah, blah. Keep going.
yeah.
I'll think of it.
No, because I forget it.
Yeah, she's in a bunch of stuff, but she got like kind of famous older. Like she's pretty old in that movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's one of the cool thing is like we're missing these type of actors now. Like where's the fuck? And now I didn't put this on my list, and I'm fucking bullshit. I didn't. Hoosiers, great fucking movie. Now,
Yeah.
so like there's no Gene Hackmans around anymore.
Yeah, but
you know
I-
what I mean? Like
I-
who look like somebody's dad.
Listen,
Like,
I'm gonna get flack for this. I thought Hoosiers was okay.
I think
you know
Hoosiers
what we missed, and I Miracle, great movie.
Yeah, that was on my list. So if anyone My next two were Dodgeball and Miracle.
Dodgeball, great.
Dodgeball.
So like,
great.
so like, if Happy Gilmore got taken, I was gonna pick Dodgeball.
Yeah.
And if like Rudy or A League of Their Own, I would have had Miracle in there.
I took Dodgeball off my list for Karate Kid.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Especially
I tell
for
you right
that
now?
version.
Yeah.
I tell you right now, I respect it.
Can
Yeah,
I,
it's not
can I
bad.
tell you my two others that were obscure?
Yes.
I just want to know if you guys have ever seen them.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first one was the movie Sidekicks.
Yes, it's one of my favorite movies.
It's fucking so
Dude,
good.
I watched so much kung fu and karate as a kid.
We did talk about
Like
this.
I've said this, I thought that ninjas were supposed to play a lot bigger of a role in my life than they ended up doing. But like that's why when I went to college, my buddy Murph was like, "Oh, you gotta hear this Wu-Tang." I'm like, "I've seen every movie."
Yeah.
Like I would rent these off-brand like Bruce Lee movies that were like horrible.
Yeah.
And they would be like all the dub over,
Yeah.
voiceover and everything. Like I just fucking love doing it.
Sidekicks was like, so obviously you two haven't seen it, but this kid used to just like want to be karate, like read karate magazines, which I did as a kid. Like I did karate until I was like fucking 14, I think. I will knock your shit loose, dude. You know, but I'm retired. Okay? I'm retired. But this kid used to just daydream to like do karate with Chuck Norris. And dude, Chuck Norris just ends up being in the movie and they're just like pals. It's a fucking
Dude, it's a great movie. Now,
I'll
since
watch it.
we've
I like Chuck
established the
Norris.
fact that I don't think
karate's a sport?
Well, that I don't think it's mean to do imitations of people if you're not making fun of those people. Right?
Here we
Like
go.
when I used to do the rice baggers, the guys that play
Jack.
cornhole with, yeah, Big Jack, Big Jack. But like, I get like, when I used to do this imitation, my mother bought this like this red Asian inspired lamp from like a fucking like what's it called like an antique store up in the North Shore. And I'm like,
she stole it from
I did an
Kowloon.
imitation of like what I thought the guy sounded like, but it's just my imitation of Bruce Lee, which is I'd be like, oh, Mr. Hearn, fine lamp. You love fine lamp, Mr. Hearn? You like this lamp? And I'm like, that's my Bruce Lee imitation.
Love it.
There's a little racism for you today.
There you go. Well,
Daily dose.
listen, if any of you guys listen to Bad Friends with Andrew Santino and Bobby Lee, like that's just the best. If you're like cool with like
Right, but he's sitting there with Bobby Lee,
Hilarious.
so it's like it kind of gives him permission to do it.
yeah, but do you think like my black friends are just gonna be like, yeah, say it?
No, it's different.
No, but
different.
you also have this. Listen, I'll tell you right now.
The best is
When
Theo
the-
Vaughn.
when
He's like, no, I never say it unless you do.
Dude, I'll tell you right now, when the when the rice bag guys were like, yeah, it's fine, you can do that imitation. We want to see if it's good.
Yeah.
And I did it, and they all died laughing. I'm like, all right, well, they gave me permission to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a lifetime pass now.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
Lifetime, yeah.
How about this movie? And I feel like if anyone is gonna know it, it's Fitzy. Airborne,
Oh, love it.
Great movie.
Mitchell
Great movie.
Goosen.
dude.
Yeah.
Fucking
Dude.
Wiley.
I was thinking about watching that recently.
And I'm not kidding. Like it was on my list, but like Cincinnati's on right now.
Yeah.
Dude.
Mitchell Goosen,
Hey,
dude.
Jack Black was on in
Yeah.
there. What a fucking flick! And
He's like, did he just call you brah?
come on, chill out, bro. He's wearing like all hemp clothing.
You know what movie is spectacular, which is like, it's not a long watch. It was on my list, but like nobody would have seen it. So it's like Without Limits. Have you ever seen that movie?
No.
It's about Steve Prefontaine. There were two movies that came out at the same time. One had Billy Crudup. Billy Crudup played the lead guitar player in Almost Famous.
Yep.
And he plays Prefontaine. Prefontaine was like a stud fucking runner.
Yeah.
And it's awesome movie. And I don't give a fuck about running. Like,
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about it. The movie's just fucking great. It's like a tight
Sean clearly does.
It's like a tight 90
About
minutes.
running?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool running, dude. That's how it
Yeah.
started off.
Yeah, but they're
That's
like,
bobsled.
but they ended up bobsledding. That's the whole point's, the bobsled.
So
I'm
you
not a
didn't
big running guy.
You didn't like him in track.
No,
You hated the Jamaican track team.
because they're good.
You ever heard of Usain Bolt, Danny?
Yeah, but like Jamaicans in a bobsled, come on,
Hilarious.
How do you not love that?
You know what we're gonna get a lot of flack for, and I'm
Field of Dreams not being in there.
Yeah, but
Rocky.
But like, oh,
Rocky though.
that was
Rocky was
that
on
was
my
a
list.
miss.
It was on my list.
Rocky, we fucked up.
I'll
with.
be honest with you. I've been so hungover all day, like my mind wasn't even working.
I'm telling you.
You picked every sports movie ever, dude. Look at this list.
But look at the top five. Rudy, A League of Their Own, Happy Gilmore, Mighty Ducks, and Sandlot. I got my top five.
Literally,
I
just
literally
watched-
got my top five. Okay, here's an obscure one. Sunset Park.
What time is it? It's time to get loud. It's time to represent.
Dude.
What is this
great-
movie?
It's a basketball
Oh my
movie.
god!
Great fucking
what's,
movie.
What's the waitress's name from Cheers? She's the head coach.
Yeah, Rhea Perlman.
Oh, Rhea
Thank you.
Perlman, yeah.
Yeah.
Danny
And then
DeVito's
I'm
little.
pretty sure one of the guys from Onyx is like the main character.
Yeah, fucking. Oh my God, Fredro Starr.
Yeah.
Great fucking pick, dude.
I completely missed one too.
What do you got?
What?
Like Mike, that was one of my favorite
piece of
movies.
shit.
That's a great
ever.
movie.
With Bow Wow?
With Bow Wow, dude. Yeah.
That movie
Like
stunk.
Mike 2, Street Ball sucked balls. But like Mike, the first one, dude, unbelievable. How do you not like that?
I don't
the-
think I've seen it.
You've never seen Like
No,
Mike?
I don't think
Oh
so.
my
It's good.
God.
I
Is
liked
it?
it. It's like a
That was one of my favorite movies
Hey, if
when
I
I was
picked
little.
Jerry Maguire, would that have picked work?
So I had
That's
that
it?
on my list, and Maggie was like, "That's a good one," and I'm like, "It is a good one." But then I was like,
I think you count Jerry Maguire.
"You could count."
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rod Tidwell.
If
Yeah.
you count,
I
if you,
did well.
if you can count draft day, you can count.
How you
Jerry
doing,
Maguire.
Mr. Maguire?
All right, so here's the deal
Oh,
with
yeah.
voicemails. One of the headphones isn't working, so we're gonna have to do it the way I did the other day. Where I'm just gonna play them on here. But these voicemails are brought to you by. I want to give a free ad today on this one. How do you like that? I don't do this often, but when you give back to us, we give back to you.
Let me know. Give
Let me tell you right
give me
now.
One of those.
Oh,
This is
whatever you have
this is
one.
brought to you by Jumptown JTK Kitchens.
Jumptown Test
Jumptown
Kitchens.
Test Kitchen.
go.
Tip Kitchen, I called it. Great. All right, here we go.
Yo, it's your man Adam from Jumptown. We don't know what we do, guys. I'm going to tell you what. You're out there doing the world justice, bringing life and a breath of fresh air to so many pages out there, whether it be the best podcast, whether it be a roast beef or a craft beer page. Without the boys, there is none. I'm going to tell you this right now. There was a lot of deflating and a lot of sad-looking things going on, and as we look around, and then somebody stepped up. Somebody who wears a scally and strums the six strings. I think you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about you, pretty boy, with a smile on his face right now. Anyways, we're talking movies, the best sport movies here. Mighty Ducks, Bing Bang Boom. How you doing?
It's all hockey movies, guaranteed.
That movie with the blonde in it and the big black guy who was an orphan and he was a star.
Blindside, people.
Sidelines or something like that. Sidelines. And I'm going to tell you the last movie, Rudy. Come on, guys. Classic. And I know the guy over there is grinning, Mr. Notre Dame himself, Danny Gillis. Guys, let's have a good show. Go get him sausages. Yeah, no more.
No more.
Yeah.
Keeping that quality way high.
I mean, as high as you can get it.
Love that movie, Sidelines.
Sidelines with the black guy.
Here we go.
I know Frauds was last week. I know you're probably already recording. I'm probably too late for this week, but you want to know what's a fucking fraud? Besides the Patriots offense, which is an absolute fucking fraud, the fact that you cannot pay cash at Gillette Stadium is mind-boggling. It's U.S. currency, and the girl would not accept cash. I was ready to fucking lose my mind. Have a good night.
Chris Bohan?
Yeah, he's absolutely right.
Yeah.
That was Wrigley Field, too, when I was there.
Things that have a better chance than Gillis ever winning a pull-in-the-court draft. Let's go. Andrew Fontana giving a 10 in an espresso martini review. Jumptown getting probed by an alien. Doctor Strange finally losing his virginity. Just to get married to Bill Rick or hooker, that doesn't count. Mount St. Mary's going to the Final Four. Notre Dame ever winning another title. Lastly, we know Gillis is taking Rudy in draft day. If that prick doesn't take the dynamic duo of Bobby Rayburn and Juan Primo, he's dead to me.
Oh, fuck, dude.
What is it?
Oh,
I don't know the movie.
The Fan.
Oh,
Oh, how did you not take it?
holy shit.
Dude, Bobby, listen to me. I'll like Venmo you money, dude. All we do is talk about this movie.
Yeah.
Is it a
All we-
sports movie, though?
Of course it is.
There's baseball,
Hey, Bobby!
but I know, but yeah.
Dude, you want to talk about...
Yeah, you talked about it.
Fuck, man. I fucked up.
Pulling the cork. What's up, fellas? Great topic. What a time to be alive. Christmas. The Brewers are on a tear. Graceland Christmas time special. Lena Del Rey sang a great rendition of Unchained Melody. My girl Casey Musgrave. By the way, I started a rumor that Lena Del Rey was from East Boston, and she wrote the song "Summertime Sadness" about Shays Beach. Whatever.
whatever. Listen, top 5 sports movies. Coming in number 5, Mighty Ducks. Gordon Bombay was a sailor, and I would have bundled him if he tried that triple D bullshit on me or whatever. Number 4, Little Giants.
Let's
the
go.
Icebox. Come on. Who'd want the go-kart? She ripped around in that little go-kart. Ed Harris, Al Bundy. Come on. Number 3, Vision Quest.
That's a good one.
Dropping down to wrestle the shoots, son. Number 2, Slapshot, the Hansons. Come on, the best. And number 1, in my heart and all around, Youngblood.
Ooh, great one.
At Miss McGill's.
He's
house.
old.
Come
Yeah,
on.
hold on, Youngbloods
I'm
would.
going to carve you up, Recky. You know who else I want to carve up? I want to carve up
Jack Edwards. I knew that was coming.
What a sailor. I hate him. He sucks. The Bruins are going to be awesome this year. Love you guys. Merry Christmas. Goodbye.
I love Clocky
By the
more
way,
than
Clocky
life
returning
itself.
to the ring here shortly. A couple weeks, right?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. All right, hold on.
What a loaded draft class we have here. This is deeper than Danny's hatred for pigeon cum. Too bad he's going to ruin it by drafting Rudy first overall. My top 5 in no order would be Rocky, Remember the Titans, The Miracle, Sandlot, and now I guess there's only one thing left to do. Win the whole fucking thing. Major League.
Bingo, bango.
Evan, yep.
Yeah,
Good list.
Great crew.
None of us took fucking Remember the Titans, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't like Remember the Titans.
You don't like it?
No, there was one scene just ruined the movie for me. The whole kissing thing with boys.
You just don't like boys kissing?
Yeah.
You have a whole joke about it, dude.
Not in a football movie. Come on, dude. I was at a party.
Totally different.
Yeah, I was just getting loose. You know what I mean? Just getting
Those
loose.
dudes kissing ruined his boner.
Talk about a boner ruiner.
You just wanted sunshine for yourself.
Well, no, just like the whole football thing got me hard. But once I kissed, I was like, it's getting too
Well,
real.
yeah,
And I was
I'll tell you what. I feel like as I'm getting older, this is gonna sound. Well, I mean, I think it's not. It's because we live in this world of fucking TikTok and phones.
Dudes kissing doesn't bother you as
Nah,
much.
I mean, I jack off to that thing all the time. What I'm saying though is like, it's hard for me to sit and watch a movie sometimes. You know what I mean? Like I used to
Me
be
too.
able to
But
do
you,
it
you know what's weird though?
because I'm so hard the whole time.
no, I was
right?
gonna say, jacking off to just kissing might be the gayest thing ever.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, dude.
I'll go on Netflix, right? And I'll be like, oh, this looks interesting.
And
Oh,
it's not.
2 hours and 15-minute
Yeah, like
movie.
that.
No, fuck that.
Yeah.
But then I look and it's a show with 37-hour-long episodes.
And you're
I'm
all
like,
in.
I'm in.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, me too.
So I'll sit there for fucking hours and hours watching that, but I won't watch a
I
2-hour
know.
movie.
It's
Yeah.
weird
So
because I do the
stupid.
same thing.
But I feel like because it's a show, you can get like invested in it, and it's never gonna end, and you just want to keep watching.
Yeah.
But a movie,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like they cram the whole fucking story.
I know.
Like,
in a
oh,
couple
dude,
hours.
you know what comes out tonight is Murder in Boston.
ETN.
Oh yeah, that's coming out on.
Charles
Yeah,
Stewart.
yeah, it looks good.
That comes
Yep.
out tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch. I'll watch that tonight.
Here's my obscure
Bless
football
you.
movie,
But
The Program.
How did we not? How am I not
also,
thinking of
any
these
given
now?
Sunday.
Yep.
We fucked up, dude. We're gonna get shot.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get.
We're
strapped.
gonna get
I'm
roasted.
telling you, I had these were all on. You saw my list.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
all these on my list, but I
We
picked
got
my top 5 is my top 5. My top 5
Seat
is
at
my
the
top
table.
5. Yeah, dude.
Any given Sunday, in high school, our coach used to play that speech before
It's
we
awesome.
went on the field.
Dude.
I could not one time keep a straight face during that, and he wanted us to be so serious. 'Cause
And
like,
I know your coach.
yeah, and how do you keep a straight face with 6 inches right in front of your face? I was the only one that couldn't hold it in, dude, because I just pictured like a dick dangling in front of my face every time he said it.
Which made it awkward when you got up and you had a fucking raging hot on
Yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Full chub.
Just to show, I was wearing so much compression, though, you couldn't see it.
Hey, Necessary Roughness.
Yep.
Another, I know you haven't
No, I
seen
haven't
that.
seen that.
With fucking, he has a stupid last name.
That was the-
Babuka.
That was the jail movie.
Well, they played in jail.
Yeah.
One game. But longest yards, the
I
jail
focused
movie.
on the jail
Oh,
shower scenes.
What about Gridiron Gang?
Yeah, there's so many.
Yeah.
Like,
I just thought
Dude,
of that.
sports movies are the best,
Rock,
and they're
yeah.
usually not that long. That's the other thing that's good about sports movies. They're usually not overly long. You know what I mean? Like draft day's tight. Like draft day's probably like 96 minutes. or
no,
something like
it's,
that.
it's over
No,
two.
it's a long,
Is
it's
it
a
over 2
long
hours?
movie.
It's over two.
But
it moves good.
It's a quality.
It's quality 2
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah.
So you know what Clocky left off his list? I think he put Little Giants in instead of Mystery Alaska.
Oh,
Great fucking movie.
yep.
There was also a good Kevin Costner one where he played like a pitcher.
Oh
and,
yeah,
like,
with John C. Riley.
yeah,
the
yeah,
catcher.
yeah. John C. Reilly's his catcher, and he's like banging some chick, but like I don't know, like it's a good one.
I don't think I saw that either.
The guy's been
That's a
in so
good
many
movie.
sports movies, it's insane.
I'm so mad I forgot the fan, dude. If you haven't
We're
seen
gonna get roasted on this.
oh, so bad.
Yeah.
And honestly, after the ones that we left off,
I don't think so. I think I'm gonna crush it.
Well, I think you're safe. I think that mine's gonna get roasted, which I have no
gonna-
problem with.
you're gonna
Those
get-
are just movies I like. What do you want me to tell you? I like what I
mine's
like.
probably gonna get pretty fucking
no. But here's the
beat
thing.
up too.
I think
I think so.
I think collectively, I mean, you were like very specific. You're like this version, and then you're like, then you went Jaden fucking Smith.
I
over,
love it.
Yeah,
I
no
love it.
one's
That's my
gonna like that.
childhood.
I get
I know.
it, which is
I'm,
nuts.
I'm picking my person. I don't care what anybody
Yeah,
says.
yeah.
I agree.
I'm going.
I
I
respect
like
it.
it.
I
I
love
like it.
Jackie Chan, Jaden Smith mix.
Yep.
Yeah, I like it.
Have you ever seen the
Kung Fu
original?
cornrows. That's what I call it. But it's,
Cornrows. Have you ever seen the original?
yeah, I have.
And you don't like it?
I do like it.
Like that's
But
another
it's
reason ninjas like they were badass. They were smoking weed in bathroom stalls and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
those are fake ninjas.
not-
I'm talking about the real
not one-
ninjas of the
Talking
world.
3 ninjas.
Yeah.
in the original one,
Tum Tum.
Yeah.
original one, not
Rocky
one kid with
loves Stan Lee.
cornrows. Not one.
Not one.
Not one kid with cornrows in the original.
Have you ever seen? You know, it's a great movie, but it's fuck. Say of it.
Black guys weren't allowed in the valley in the '80s, dude,
That's what made it such a better underdog story.
because he went to fucking a different country.
You know what? That would be a
Yeah.
good draft too. Top martial arts movies.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm not. I mean,
Karate Kid, Jaden Smith version.
I could hang with you for 5 movies, but I don't know if I could do 6.
Dude, so you know what it is? When I was
I don't
in that
think I could
age,
do
it was,
3.
they came out like they just spit them out. Like
No,
Remo Williams, that was a great one. Guy
Like-
takes on a whole new personality. and,
like,
like gets taught by a guy
I
who
could
can walk on water.
show you a
Would you
scene right
consider
now.
Kill Bill?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah,
What about that Capoeira movie? That counts.
So, like, for those of you guys that are listening, first off, Best of the Best. That was you never seen that with fucking oh my god, I forget his name now, but it was the Olympic karate team. And they went against South Korea.
No.
Fucking James Earl Jones was their coach.
Really?
Yes, dude.
Darth Vader?
Yes, he was their coach. But only the strong. I mean, the arm wrestling movie. We left out so
Over the
many
Top?
over the top.
Yeah.
Only the strong was the Capoeira movie that we were talking about.
Yeah.
And I was, and you go, dance battling as a sport, Danny. Dance fighting as a sport, Danny.
Well, I mean, that's what I was going to ask. Is breaking considered electric boogaloo?
Let's go, dude.
Considered
Yes.
a fucking, you know what I mean? That movie. Talk about.
Do you want to know why it's a sport? Because it's going into the Olympics the next time around.
That's
Did you
true.
know that?
Yeah. Yeah. Now I was going to ask this.
By the
Is-
way, USA is gonna get smoked. I used to follow breakdancing so much, like Germany.
oh, they're nasty.
Oh
yeah.
my god, like the most unbelievable place that you wouldn't expect breaking to be good. They're very good.
Would you consider Forrest Gump a sports film?
Yes,
Yeah.
I have a jersey.
No,
I have a Forrest Gump.
Why
jersey.
not?
Dude, he plays. He plays
played
ping
college
pong
football,
on,
D1.
like-
yeah, for Bear Bryant, loser.
Ping
D1.
pong.
yeah, ping pong, and runs across the country.
All right, it's a sports movie.
Yeah, it is.
It's a
Yeah.
sports movie.
Someone told me to put Harry Potter because of Quidditch.
Yeah, I did
that
hear
would
that.
that would have been a great pick though.
That would have been a great pick.
I don't think. I,
agree.
don't know. I think that's kind of like that's a bit of a reach.
I like you're like that's a bit of a reach, but I like the Jaden Karate Kid.
But no, it's, Jaden Smith doing kung fu. That's a sport.
Kung Fu Cornrows.
I agree. All right,
Kung
so
fu cornrows.
I think
about
that was a
Blue
lot
Chips?
of fun. Blue
Oh
Chips
my
is great.
god, dude!
Blue Chips is a great
I'm gonna
one.
lose my mind right now. I have a Butch McRae jersey.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
What the fuck?
I'm telling you, my list was fucking deep.
How the fuck did I forget Blue Chips?
Yeah.
What-
Nick Nolte.
Nick
Yeah.
Nolte, Shaquille O'Neal,
Shaq.
Anthony Hardaway.
Never seen it.
Yeah,
Dude.
it's
Dude.
sick.
Dude, do
It sounds like a crazy cast, though.
you
I like
know
that.
who Anthony Hardaway is?
No, I know who
Penny.
Nick
Shaquille
Nolte
O'Neal.
and
No,
Shaquille
hey,
O'Neal.
no, you're a sneakerhead. You ever heard of the Penny Hardaways?
Yeah.
It's him.
That's Anthony Hardaway.
Oh, that's his real name.
That's his real name.
I got. A,
yeah, not Anthony. It's
I got two-
Anferny.
I got,
And Fernie. And then who
oh my
was the
God, I got 2 pairs of Penny Hardaways. I got the foams too. I used
Yeah,
to.
you
you gotta
Dude.
watch
Yeah.
you gotta watch Blue
Like
Chips. then.
tonight. Like that's the
Yeah.
one. You listen to this
Penny
episode,
Hardaway's
you
in
got a
it,
lot of
Shaq's
movies.
in it, Nick Nolte, and then there's a white kid from like
Is
French
Dirk in
Lick.
it?
Yeah. And he's like neighbors with fucking Larry Bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All he wanted was a John Deere tractor.
It's a great fucking film. All right, listen.
Oh, I'm so mad, dude.
Just like
Friend of the program.
a 90-minute movie. This is a tight episode
Yeah, let's
tonight.
tighten it
All
up.
right. We're gonna do Patreon right now
Fucking
after
Christ.
this.
I'm
By
not,
the way,
I'm not happy right now.
Loving
got-
basketball.
I know the black crowd's not going to like us tonight.
Coach Carter,
Coach Carter. Oh,
Waterboy.
well, I mean,
there's so many movies.
Waterboy's awesome.
We could have did a 10-pick draft.
All right, we had a couple new members of the Patreon. Shouting them out. I think we did Ryan Tarbox, right?
Yes,
yes,
we
we
did.
did. Sean Lucier.
Don't let me forget our hoodie.
Yep.
Yes, but getting that right now is gonna be hard.
Okay.
Okay. But I'll get it to you by tomorrow. Joe Malcolm, Josh's cousin.
Yep.
And Jeff Clow.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
All
Let's
right.
go.
So look, I mean, we're fucking some of the best people in the business. People have been on the show. So by the way, every week we do an extra show on the Patreon. I was talking about it right next to Danny to Will Noonan. That I'm like, I love being the Patreon for theirs because I'm like, I like the extra episode. Like
Yeah.
I like the behind the scenes shit. You know what I mean? They canceled their podcast.
Will Noonan was he was awesome last night. Like
Yeah.
even like after the show, and then he like friended me on Instagram, messaged me personally, and then messaged on the thing. He was like, "It was great working with you." Like I like held his hand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it was
Yeah.
like he's a cool guy.
No, he's a good guy. It's a good shit. He's gonna get Sean back into Capo. I mean, like, listen, fucking making shit happen. You know
People
what I mean?
helping people.
Yeah, we had a great conversation. Great.
He's coming on the show.
conversation. Yeah, he's gonna be on the show in January at some point. So that's that. So if you want to listen to extra episodes, you can do that on Patreon. And we do other cool stuff. Like Thursday night, we did the
Zoom.
Zoom.
Yep.
And then we had the party, obviously. This week I have to get out sweatshirts, so I'm gonna drop one off to Bridget. We're giving them Marion's. But all the people who are the top tier of the Patreon are getting one. Anybody who's in the Patreon who just wants to buy one can buy one.
Yep.
But you better let me know this week because
They're going off for sale.
yeah, we're just gonna have to start selling to other people. So they're awesome hoodies, by the way.
Dope.
They're great.
Fitzy's got one on
I
right
got
now.
mine
Yeah,
on right
Fitzy's
now.
wearing his right now. Yeah.
I eventually had to shower this weekend, so I took mine off.
I'm gonna say this though.
This is the
thing,
first time I wore it because I washed it and I had to air dry it because
Yeah, you gotta make sure.
can't shrink it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a dynamite hoodie. Shout out to
Like-
Ben
Yeah.
Franklin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shout out to Ben Franklin, Print Code, Joe Schulte. The thing about the t-shirts is like you get a big box of t-shirts, not a big deal. Throw one, wrap it up, throw it in a fucking little bag, send it off to somebody in fucking Iowa, right?
hoodie's got some heft.
Dude, I got like a fucking my whole shed is filled with hoodies right now.
Yep.
And so I got to get those up to my office so that I can put them all into like boxes and mail them to everybody. Which sounds awful, by the way. I'm just gonna say that. Like, we need an intern. Where's Fonz?
Last
Anyways,
one before we sign off. He got game.
Dude,
Great one.
There's so many.
Great one.
There's so
Yeah, game's
many.
great one.
You know that?
Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Oh, you
Let's
bet.
go.
You bet. Let's fucking go. And Denzel.
Quick little fucking neck throat.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, I like my list, but like, whatever. It's fine. All right. Patreon. We'll see you there. Sean?
As
thanks for coming
always.
on. When do you have your
Thanks
next
for
gig?
having me. December 15th, Candy, New Hampshire. Don't have to come. That's pretty far. It's pretty far away.
How far is it though? Because like we do have listeners in New Hampshire.
I think it's like a little
It's up there.
past-
It's a couple hours.
A little past Manchester.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
that's not bad.
Ain't
No,
terrible.
it's not bad, but
No.
like, that's like
Manchester's not bad.
My
No.
buddy,
Don't be surprised if someone comes up to me like, "Hey, we heard you on the show." Like seriously.
yeah, my
Like,
buddy
we got
Mike
people out
Curran, who I think listens to this, but he was a big Doghouse guy. Great dude. He runs a big cornhole night in Candia. He lives up there. So I'll send him a message. Maybe we'll get some people out there for you.
And Sean
thank
O'Brien Jr. on Instagram.
yep.
Yep.
It's on everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
All socials.
Yep.
Kids a fucking riot.
Yeah, 6
So
inch,
funny.
six inch, 6 inches in front of his face, lover, as well. All right, listen, we'll be on the Patreon. Peace. We love you. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.